Budding trees and colorful flowers are both telltale signs of spring. As students venture outdoors and toward the Mississippi River, Geology Associate Professor Thomas Hickson says rising waters shouldn't hinder them.
Students have nothing to worry about in terms of flooding. I think it's one of the reasons we don't really think about it very much, because we're pretty distant from it, just because we happen to have a canyon here.
Hickson says St. Thomas is located near one of the only areas where the Mississippi flows through a canyon. But that isn't the only reason there's a low-risk flooding forecast for the area.
Basically, we're in this little open window between the Red River area and the southern, and what's called the upper Mississippi Basin. We're up in that, and right now it doesn't look too bad for us.
Sophomore Molly Schroeder likes to both exercise and relax near the river's bluffs. She says flooding isn't a concern for her this spring.
But I have been to the beach across the river, and I have noticed that that's getting a lot smaller because of the flooding. So I can see the effects, but it's not as noticeable on the St. Thomas side.
Hickson says generally flooding season is from mid-April until the end of May, when the winter snow is melting and temperatures are rising. Spring flooding is an essential part of the river's natural system to bring fresh nutrients and sediment to its banks.
So there's a lot of research going on right now on how do we no longer just manage a river, but how do we manage the entire river system?
Even though students may not feel the effects of flooding by the time finals roll around, there may still be indirect consequences in the future.
No, students here won't be impacted. Where they'll be impacted is in the price of corn, down the road, or in the price of some commodities that can't be shipped effectively.
In St. Paul, Bailey Warfield for TommyMedia.com.